In this today video lesson, I'm going to discuss about optimal page replacement algorithm. So in previous video have been discussed about FIFO page replacement algorithm and LRU page replacement algorithm. So to explain this, I'm going to use an example. Here this is my reference string. Okay, so these are the frames. So whenever we are going to start the computer, the memory space will be completely empty itself. Okay, so before that, what happens, whenever the processor demands a particular page, that page will be stored in the F1. Means before it does not exist, now it is going to be stored here and defining this is a page fault. Okay, so similarly, when the processor demands another page, that will be stored in that next to frame and defines it is also a page fault. Similarly, if the processor demands a second page, it will stored in the frame 3. Means why I'm going to get a page fault here? Before that, whatever the demanded page, that does not exist in the main memory, so that defines it is a page fault. Now coming to the third page, when the processor demands a third page, so here what happens, there is no space at all to be allocated for this page. So for that only we are going for page replacement. So here which page have to replace? Okay, so different algorithms have different page replacement the concept there. So here in optimal, this third page which is demanded, it search for the next frames. Means before FIFO or LRU, least recently used algorithms, they have been processed with the left side. First out we have been discussed. In that the concept is that whatever the first page which has been entered, that is going to be stored, whereas that page is going to be replaced. Whereas in least recently used, we are going to search between the most recently used and the least recently used, and there we are going to replace the pages. Now here in the optimal, we are going to search with the right side. Okay, so now what happened, from here we have to search. So here the stored pages are 812. So for 3, the 8 is the longest one. Means optimal will be it replaces the future one. So for 3, the 8 is the longest one, 1 is the very nearest one, and the second is the next one. Means we are using this page for a longer time. So for that, what we are going to do, we are going to replace this 8 with page 3. Now it becomes 312. As 3 also does not exist in the main memory, that's why it is a page fault. Okay, now next demanded page is 1. So 1 is already exist. So if the page is existed in the main memory, we are going to say it is a page hit. So what happens, as usual, it becomes like 312, saying this is a page hit. Now next demanded page is 4. So for 4, the 3 is first 1 is immediate. If you observe 312, 1 is immediate and 3 is next to that, and 2 is the longest one. So longest one page we have to replace. So 2 is going to be replaced with the 4. Okay, so it becomes 314. As this does not exist, that's why we are going to write page fault. Next demanded page is 1. So 1 already exists, so you have to write and say this as a page hit. Okay, now next coming to the 5. So 5th page is not there, that's why it is a page fault, and now it observes. So for 5, 3 is the immediate one, 4 is also an immediate, but 1 is the longest one. Means compared to others 3, 1, 4, so 1 is the longest. So what we have to replace here, 1 we have to replace. So in the place of 1, I am going to write the 5th page. Okay, it becomes 354. Okay, next third page is there. Demanded third page, it is existed, so it becomes the page hit here. So page hit means we are going to represent with the empty space. Okay, next demanded page is 4. 4 is also existed, so 354 it becomes, and here also it is a page hit, we can say that. Okay, coming to the 1. So if you observe here 1, third is for 1, 4 is immediate one and third is immediate, but 5 does not exist. Means 5 is not there, means we can replace with the 5. So what I'm doing, I'm replacing 5 with the 1. So 3 4 will be existed. Okay, as 1 is not present before, that's why I'm writing page fault. Okay, now the processor has demanded next to fourth page, so fourth page is existed, so it will be a page hit. And next 3 is there, demanded page is 3 is also existed, so this one also will gives us a page hit. Now coming to the demanded page 2, 2 does not exist, that's why it is a page fault. Now we have to think which has to be replaced. So if you observe, for 2 behind is 3, after 1 is there, but 4 is does not exist. So here what we are going to do, we are going to replace this 4. So replace 4 with 2. So it becomes 3, 1, 2. Okay, next demanded page is 3. So 3 is existed. So directly we are going to write 312. It is a page hit. Okay, and 1, this is also exists. This is also a page hit. 2 demanded page, here also it is a page hit. Why all are page hit? Because all are present. All demanded pages have been present in the main memory. Okay, page fault means whatever the demanded page does not exist and it is there in the secondary memory. Okay, now next 8 is there. So for 8, 1 is immediate and 2 is immediate. So 3 is not there, means it is the longest one somewhere. So that's why replace 3 with 8 and write down 8, 1, 2. Okay, so here it is a page fault. This 3 is a page hit. Next 1, it is existed, so it is a page hit. For 2, it is also is there, means. So if you observe, we are going to get more number of page hits in the optimal. So observe here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 number of page hits we have got. Page hits, number of page hits are 11. Okay, page fault means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number of page faults 9. Means we are going to decrease the page faults from the optimal. So that was the biggest advantage in the page replacement algorithm. So the biggest means page faults are very less compared to other page replacement algorithms, and also it uses a waiting time techniques, and thus a long waiting process can get as a priority. The disadvantage is it is a difficulty implemented at a practical one, and it is just used for comparing with the other algorithms.